Good morning, everyone. Bad storm last night. We got through it. We're good. But we got another storm going on right now. And I want to ask MAGA a question. Are we great again yet? Are we great again yet? Or are we really on the path to being a great nation? Uh, Answer it how you want. But let's talk about a few things first. Yesterday was like the third or fourth time that Trump has declared a liberation day. I believe the first one was maybe November 5th of 2024, January 21st of 2025, and then yesterday, and there might have been one or two more, but who's counting, right? We all need liberation days. Woo. Okay, so I've been watching some things about the chart that he was showing. Some people do not know where those numbers are coming from as far as what he says those countries are counting as a tariff against us. Some people say that those numbers are absolutely fictitious, they're not true, um, and I can't find any place where they're validated. So, if that's the case, then that chart is a lie. But there is something funny on that chart. Okay, so there's one, two, three, four, five, six places that he put tariffs on, and we're going to go through them because I think this is absolutely hilarious. Seriously, you want a serious government. That's what you voted for, right? Okay, well, we've already seen the chart numbers. No one can figure out the fictitious numbers on there. They can see the percentage that Trump has put on there, but they don't know where this number comes from. So there are places that he put tariffs on that we're going to talk about, and you can look them up, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I probably will not pronounce them right. This is Takalau. It is 3 islands. All 3 islands has a total of 1,500 people, and they're famous for swimming pigs. He put a 10% tariff on them. Really? Is that for the tourism that goes to see? I mean, well, that export. How could you? Is the pork exported? I don't know. It's like Kobe beef. Well, now it has a different name. Is it Swago beef? Maybe maybe they export swimming pig meat. I don't know. Okay, the Keeling Islands. There is 27 islands in the Keeling Islands. 25 of them are not inhabited. Did I say that correctly? But on the two that are, there's only 593 people. He put a 10% tariff on them. Okay, now this one I know I'm going to screw up. Jean Mayen. It is a volcano island where there are no inhabitants except for polar bears, and he put a 10% tariff on it. Polar bears, beware, you can't export anything. Just saying. Or you'll be charged 10%. Okay. The this one is actually kind of funny to me. Heard and McDonald Island. I'm thinking that he might have thought that McDonald Island was maybe headquarters for McDonald's. I'm not sure. Just what I'm thinking. And maybe that he thought that the Heard Island was like, what is it? Um, I don't even know. It's in the Arctic, and the only inhabitants on these islands are penguins. and he put a 10% tariff on them. No more movies, little penguins. When you're marching to the Ide of whatever you're marching to, the Emperor Penguins on the march. I don't know. Now this one. This one's a little bit more because, it's pretty important. The Falkland Islands, okay? There is a population of people, 3,200 people that live on the Falkland Islands, okay? But it also is a penguin island colony kind of thing. They put 41%, he put 41% tariff tax on the Falkland Islands. Do you see how unserious it is? If you are presenting something in business, you make sure that all of that information validates your cause or your deal, right? So why would you put a tariff on islands that make no sense? I mean, that's a question. It shows how unserious this government is, this regime. Seriously, that's nutty. So, what you're doing is he's running our country like a casino, and he's bankrupted too. And while he was running his casinos into the ground, he went to government to have blood drawn on the Native Americans who ran the casinos to try to prove how much Indian blood they had, because they were receiving subsidies from the government to start their casinos and tax breaks, and he wasn't. So he tried to, to me, that's dehumanizing because of business. Now, he also didn't pay his employees. He didn't pay contractors. So when you're wanting someone to run our country like a business, wouldn't it be a businessman who was actually successful in running the business, not conning people into allowing him to continue to con and do bad business practices, which he has been found guilty of fraud, criminal behavior with business. So if you're going to run our country like the two casinos that you bankrupted, you're doing a damn good job at it. Musk, he's doing it like a game show. He's running our inside government like a game show, cutting people that he shouldn't cut, having to rehire people that he's cut that he shouldn't have cut, programs that he's cutting that actually don't. And then he's given like $1 million checks out at a Wisconsin rally for a judge. I mean, our country is not a casino, but it is, because history repeats itself. And you have this very bad businessman treating our country as he did his casinos. Sending people away without due process. Shame. That's a shame. That's kind of like cutting all the history of blacks and whites and people that were in um, the military, all of their history, their valor, their accomplishments. So your serious president had all of these places listed on his chart to the world and showed his incompetence. MAGA, are we great again yet? You all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I got things I've got to go do.